Welcome to Miss Dragon's Menagerie. Everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The only requirement is that you are loving, kind, and respectful to one another. Bad behavior will not be tolerated. Hello, everyone. It's Monday. Hello to the replay crew. We survived the weekend. So, how did everyone's weekend go? Did you get to do anything funny, fun, and exciting that I get to live vicariously through since I don't like to leave the house? I did have to leave the house Sunday. We had lunch with our oldest, or breakfast, 10 o'clock, brunch, whatever you want to call it. Hey, Noise. Hey, Seventh. Hi, Crafty. How are you? Yes, welcome to the menagerie. I had to go downstairs and dig out some dishes. So if we get a couple more people in, I'll ask your guys' opinion. Sweet. You know, that's enough to just kind of keep going. So every little bit supplies help. I used to have a booth in a craft. Well, they called it Crafters Mall. It was an old, I think it was an old Safeway, and everybody had booths, and we had crafting stuff we put in it. Unfortunately, hey Sandy Wendy. Unfortunately, I kept very little of what I made. I kick myself now. Hey Renee. I made the mistake of eating some raw walnuts before. They're on the table. I have over a gallon. I have to do something with. So now I have walnut skin stuck in my teeth. So it I decided this was the best time to pull out mother's dishes and put them on eBay. So I gotta set up the table and break them out. There, I'm trying. You guys can help me decide. Okay, there. What are they called? I have it saved on my eBay. Where's my eBay? They're Arcopal Victoria Place settings. Okay. Oh man. Well, hopefully you get another one. Oh. Yeah, it kind of hurts when you have to get rid of your instruments. Okay, these are her plates. They're in fairly good condition. They're from the 1990s. They've got, it's backwards, but it's got that brand on it. I have 4 of these, 4 of the 7, 4 of the 10 something, and then the bigger 10s. Oh, cool. That is awesome. Yeah. That is awesome. I was thinking of selling them, putting them up on eBay as a set of 3 for like, $30 or so. And I got 4 of these sets. I've got a serving bowl, the big serving bowl. Somewhere, I'm not sure where I put it. I have the big serving platter. Yeah, I mean, and I've got some bowls. Yeah, because it's one way to make me some money to travel. So maybe I saved on to these long enough to travel. I have I need to do a community post about it. If any of you guys have any the rich sugar daddies or sugar mamas out there, I have a give send go going to help. I know a lot of people would say uh, contact like different agencies and whatnot. I don't know if they'd help a whole lot, in time because it's the 21st and things get rolling at Swedish really, really quickly. And I'm not doing it local. I'm going across the mountains to a better surgeon, a far better surgeon, and a better oncology department instead of staying local. But they moved in multi-care, and the system wasn't the best to begin with, but they pretty much ruined it. So, yeah. Oh no, my boys could care less. Um, if they're going to be anything they're interested in, I know my youngest will want the two smiley face cups and the two smiley face plates. They're plastic, but that's what they ate on. My youngest got mom's have a nice day smiley face cookie jar, and my oldest remembers the teddy bear dishes. They're teddy bear stoneware. I have a set of teddy bear stoneware dishes somewhere in the garage, but I think it's this size plate. Let me see. Which one is it? Um, they where's it at? But just I know one of the plates itself was selling for $15. So I think it was. I think I took a snapshot of it. Yeah, here. The tiny plate, they're selling for $15. And now it's so bright it just you can't see nothing. Lovely. Well, yeah. You at least saw the 15 for a good second, but yeah. I got 4 of those. Uh cream and sugar set. She's never used. The serving bowl. I got a couple of fruit bowls left. What she ate out of the most were the bowls. So I got a couple of the bowls. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap them up today and figure out what to write again for them, so I can get them, see which box they fit the best in, and because there's gonna have to be shipping with them, I can't just go free shipping because it's a 10-inch, so it's gonna have to go at least the medium box, which I want to say is like $12. So yeah, got 'cause where's it at? If I can find it, I'll put it up here. I took a picture of my floor. Um, there we go. Where do I share? Where did this go? Everything's window. There we go. So that's what I have. 4 of each of the plates, the cream and sugar, a serving. At least that's what was in the one box I brought up. A serving bowl. I think 2 cereal bowls are left and 3 fruit bowls. So, I mean, I could turn one of these into a huge 5-piece set. 2 bowls. So I could have 2 sets of the 3 plates, and then 2 of the bowls together. Yeah. Hey, Brent. I don't know. I haven't seen her yet, but don't know yet. I don't know if she's home yet or didn't realize it's Monday. I don't know. Yeah. So got to get rid of those, and I've got some Indiana glass. I got to get all that stuff marketed and pictures and stuff. So maybe it's, maybe dilly-dallying and not doing anything, will actually get me a little bit extra change to stay over there because I want to stay the Don't want to stay the night of the 7th. Don't know what's going to happen on the 21st. I think they'll want an MRI first, which is scheduled for the 7th at 9 a.m. in the morning. So that's me getting up with a butt crack at dawn because it's a at least 2-hour drive, provided there's not construction started at that point yet. And so that's leaving the house at say 6:30. That means I need to get up at 4. Bleh. That's gross. But oh, well, I see the sun's coming through the window. Not exactly sure what it's bouncing off of, but I have the rainbow swath here. Oh my goodness, I see what it's coming off of. That mirror over there has its edges are this way, and so it's bouncing off the slanted edge. Yeah, I made a mistake of looking at that. But I have to go down. I've got a whole bunch of after she died, I had the postal service send me a whole bunch of priority mail boxes so I could do this. Thank you. Well, it's gone now. There it is. It depends on how the sun moves. It'll be here and it won't. It'll probably disappear on me soon. But it's kind of a good thing that I don't have a whole lot of hair. Or I would have dyed it every color that I could. It would probably look rainbow if I had a chance. So, I mean, it already in this lighting it looks blonde, even though I'm not blonde. I was a beautiful chestnut brown, almost an auburn. Now it's gray. Now it's gray. Oh, what's another thing? Who was it? Kristen? Kruger? Not Melinda. Had made the comment about her mom is on that hormone therapy for cancer. She made a comment about losing her hair, and I'm like, fabulous. I'm gonna, I don't have enough hair as is, and I'm gonna lose some more. Be one of those ladies that, wow, that truck, the way it sounded like a skateboard. I'll either wear, gets too bad, those things that cancer women wear that when they lose their hair, or I'll just get a bonnet. Can wear a bonnet to hide it. I don't want to lose any more hair. I mean, I haven't cut it in 10 years. It doesn't grow anymore. So I'm afraid to trim off the ends because I might not have any hair left. I got asked if I had alopecia, and I'm like, no, I wish I did. That'd be a great excuse for why I'm losing my hair, but no, it's genetic. So a rainbow wig, yeah. One of these days, I gotta find that. I don't know where my wig head is because most of mine are hanging up now. They have or just order another one. It's a holder that goes around your head, and then it'll kind of snug your wig into place on that thing before I put on a wig because it helps keep them in place. I wore scarves. Yeah, I wear a lot of cadet hats. I wear a lot of cadet hats everywhere I go. It's because it's thin. I remember wearing a black scarf. I liked it until the daycare kids. I had it in the car and it was warm, and I don't know how they got a crayon on it, but they did. And so a crayon melted into it. I really liked it. But I wore it in one time to Fred Meyer's. It was cold outside. I didn't wear a hat. I just had it wrapped around my head and around my neck. You should have seen the look of the checker. Like I could tell at that point she was racist. I'm pretty sure she thought I was Middle Eastern. And she obviously wasn't very good at her A, knowing anything about him, or B, her observation skills. I bought beer. That should have been a clue right there. But nope, she just saw things with her own eyes the way she wanted to see it. So I just gave a bunch of scarves, but they were more neck scarves, to Goodwill. I kept one my Aunt Marilyn brought back from, I don't know where they went in Israel, but it's really pretty purple, and I need to give it to one of the daughters. And it's got Hebrew writing on it. No clue what it says. But yeah, I need to give it back to one of the girls. I thought about it the other day because I need to tell my cousins. For one, two of them are medical doctors, so I should have told them a long time ago to get better information. I didn't want to deal with it. Their mother's side of the family. About my breast cancer. Part of it, Uncle Pete, my uncle Matteo, well, he's got dementia. It won't even phase him. My Uncle Richard, it will. Because oh, good Lord, it's in the 90s. Aunt Marilyn died of breast cancer, so I really don't want him to know until it's all said and done. Yeah. I'm okay, hon. I am okay. Yeah, I've been trying to work on the magic circle of my crocheting yesterday to the point I gave myself an ocular migraine and had to take a nap. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna, put this down. So, yeah. But oh yeah, Paola, check it out. This is what I'm thinking of doing. Everybody likes the idea too. Selling these plates in a set of 3 on eBay. Yeah, I'm still fighting with the magic circle. I found a lady who does a double crochet, and I can kind of figure that one out. Still haven't quite figured out the single crochet into the loop. Still working on that one. So, yeah. But I got 4 sets of these. And just this one itself on eBay by itself is selling for $15. So, good God. It's really going to be a mess when I've had to stop my estrogen supplements. That's not, how many two-way radio things do I have? I need something stiff. Doesn't sound good. I took the air conditioner to the storage unit this weekend, and I shouldn't have. So, yeah. Yeah, see, but I've also got 2 bowls, different sizes. Do I sell it as a 5-piece set or just like the bowls and a 2-piece set? I don't know. I can still see myself move on this end. But let me check on my phone. Oh, I forgot this stupid Apple Pay. I have to put in a damn passcode. Oh, that's pretty. That is really pretty. I just got a picture of some crochet, but I'm trying to find myself. Okay, so I'm still moving on some people's? No. Let me see. Am I moving on my own end? Yep, I'm moving on my own end. Oh, I love the color. I do love the color. Yeah, this is the new practice color thread I bought. So, okay, good. So, I don't know if I should set a 5 or a set of just plates and a couple of bowls together. A big bowl, a little bowl. I don't know, but it's a way to make some money. Mm. Might as well start selling some others to get back into the habit of doing eBay again. No, I have a 100% rating. Okay, good. I mean, not good. It was you, but I mean that I'm still rolling. Good God, that's an old saying that a lot of people, younger kids, wouldn't understand. But I used to sell a lot of stuff on eBay. I have a 100% positive rating. I sold some huge pictures, wooden framed. It's a good thing though. The lid was on. Okay, all right, yeah, and not to mention it's easier to pack. It's a lot easier to pack. I had some Bev Doolittles. I don't know if anybody knows who she is, but I bought them at Leavenworth. They're really cool. They were gorgeous. Oh my God. Oh well, it's a little late now, but I had this one. Let me go back and share it to you. But I sold them for as much as I bought them for, $150. So I wasn't out to gouge anybody. But I had this one. This mine were matted, framed. Yeah, there's a little fox in the middle. There's the natives. Except the ones I sold had at the bottom, down here, the little brass placard that said Bev Doolittle on it. Oh, Crafty, that would be awesome. Oh no. Yep. That sucks. I know, I've got lanterns, lantern oil, candles up the wazoo. That sucks. I think the only way Washington would have a blackout issue is if Washington sold its power. We make a lot of power. A lot of people have. 99% of them don't do it the way I would have done it, but they put the solar panels in the roof to put more energy into the grid, but they didn't add. Hey, Brett, how are you? Did you guys have the national alert triggered too in your area for the blackouts? They go back into the grid, but they don't have any batteries for themselves. So when there's a power outage, they don't get any power either. Okay, Snickers. Okay, come here. Okay, I'll let you out. But you have to do one thing for me first. I say hi, Snickers. Say hi, Snickers. Say hi, Snickers. Hi. I'll let you out. You made your appearance. Come on. Side of the door to open is this way. Come on. Snickers. Okay, well, I'm going to close it. One or the other. Snickers. She's not a Snickers bar anymore. She's Raisin Loaf. She's an 18-pound Raisin Loaf. It's like It's like a it's like the yeast didn't rise. She's just as dense as can be. So, yeah, she was scratching the door to get out, but now she's changed her mind. But I think the only way I think Washington will lose power is if they sold our power because most of ours is hydroelectric. The dams keep moving. So we keep, and then we have wind machines all over Ellensburg. They're Tacky and by Goldendale. And wind farms tend to, from what I've heard, make the area around the machines themselves warmer. So I don't know. Oh, yeah. That's my big kitty. That's the kitty who put my butt in the hospital. Yeah, she doesn't like being drug out from her back feet. So, well, she's very pretty. We've had her since she's 2 days old. Her mother abandoned her behind the. Her mother took the other two kittens and left her behind the garage. So I bottle fed her every 2 hours. Kitten formula was too rich for her system. So if you ever have that, like I would mix it with a little bit of goat's milk, and their system especially that small, can handle it a lot better. But yeah, she's neurotic. She's a stress eater, and that's why she's 18 pounds. So they got a little bit of sparkle. They're the darker. It's dark. You can see all the adhesive when I stick them on those little things. It's a darker with this little silver and gold glitter over the top. So yeah, I'll get you a picture in the sunlight. They actually look really pretty. So yeah, she was raised with dogs and an older cat. The older cat who didn't want to play. I remember coming around the corner and the big black cat just had her by one of his big huge paws on her neck as a kitten, like, no, we are not going to play. So she never really learned how to play. She rarely meows. It's mostly hissing. So the 8-year-old, who's now 9, didn't learn that a cat meowed. She just learned what the cat say. That's what a cat says to her. What? Oh, your catnip mouse. That's what she's batting at. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So that's my adventure today, is going through that and sell it and like get it up here on eBay and whatever they got to do. But oh, those Doolittle prints. This is before I even found out I was Native American. I had a bunch of Native American stuff, even a papoose board on my wall, which I ended up giving away because it's like just so I could change my stuff. And the ones I had, someone had taken out of. We found out after I bought them, and then I looked at them. Bev Doolittle, what they call coffee table books. For the ones that are like, so big. You sit on your coffee table. We're cutting them out, framing them, matting and framing them. And even with the little brass thing, and selling them for $150. Well, I bought 2 of them. And so, and you get the light just right. You could see where the crease is, and like that one I showed you that they're selling for $400 and some now. Where the fold was in the book. And so I have the book. I went and got the book and went, oh, yeah, there it is. So, oh, how cute. I need to start making, I need some flannel and make some of those little bags that they send home with the women after their biopsies for ice bags. So I got to start doing more. But right now, this learning different stitches has been my thing lately. And probably I'll have a lot of little purple washcloths just because they're like stress relievers. So they're not easy on my eyeballs, but they're stress relievers. But man, uh, what do you guys think I should start out on like that set of 3 plates? $50? I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I don't go on Facebook much. And so I went on there. I went on there for something. I don't even know why, or it just opened up. And because I usually leave that phone up. Yeah, okay. Okay. I shall. Well, I'm going through there, and there's people I know, and then they give you that strip of people you may know, of who to add and whatnot. Um, Someone who's copied my dad's page was listed. Unfortunately, I can't comment because I won't friend the person. But uh, yes, please, thank you. I didn't even hit like on my own video yet. I'm usually the first like on my shorts. Yeah, there was one for my father. And there wasn't any place for me to comment that, dude, whoever's at the other end, this man's been dead since June. You know. But I was like, wow, universe, you're just gonna be an asshole to me today, aren't you? And yeah. So that was a little strange, but I went and looked at the profile picture, and there's one him and his stepmom, so I saved that picture. I thought that was good. So at least we picked a decent. Oh, good lord, they're terrible. Pay attention, not only when you see Hannity. He always wears his American pin. Sometimes he'll have 2 pins on. One's the American pin. The second is the CIA pin. Keep an eye out. Mhm. Yep. Oh, they're terrible. They are very much rubbish. Now, do you want out now? I go to open the door, and she goes where she would be if she goes behind the door. Come on. We gotta go up this way. Come on. There you go, Waddles. Come on, Waddles a lot. But, yeah. Yeah, there's their what do they call them? 4 a.m. talking points, where you can find places where they all have the same words, about something, and people have put them together. Like you'll start out with one screen, 2 screens, and then kind of like the old Fabergé commercials. They tell 2 friends, and they tell 2 friends. Yeah, you can find those. Mhm. So, and I like the news blasts. I do. They're going on hiatus for 2 weeks because he's got to go on a trip. So, um, but all they do is they give you one line of like a news headline, and you go find it for yourself. Then you can decide on yourself what you believe, what you don't believe. Nobody's telling you what to believe. It's just you want to interested, go look. So yeah. So I won't have to do that for 2 weeks, and I may have to play catch up after that for. But another thing I thought of doing to you guys, it wouldn't mean anything, but I forget how many thousands of people he's got in at least in his Telegram group, not in counting his other places. since I've done the news blast, and I've been the only one to do the news blast for the last 5 years, is putting them together per year, and for people who want to have them, they won't let you. That is horrid. That is just cruel, or at least find you a different place. I mean, they probably think, well, okay, it's got so many bedrooms, so we're gonna take them over. That's probably what they're looking at. That is just asinine. This world's gone to shit. Um, but like for the people who follow the news blast, put them in by year, and tell them for so much, I'll put them all on a flash drive for, and then you can, have them as a collection that you can have offline. You can always go back, say, 30 years from now and go, this is what was happening at this time. It's like kids, don't really look at your books because you're not going to get the true story. This is what was going on at this time. So, because I know someone had asked about them if they'd been saved and whatnot, and I said, "Oh, I've saved them all." I think I've buried them with my somewhere. Oh, what's in the living room? Uh, I have an external that's specifically for the news blast. Yeah. They should at least, after that many years, find you another place. And I have my own ideas on what they're doing. This thing here wouldn't like it. So, oh, good, good. That way it's there. But yeah, I have a feeling pretty soon I'm going to be substituting. I got to. There's enough light in here. I should be able to charge, let's say, my small river with the solar panel. I don't want to stick it outside and have it stolen. And then maybe run some of my stuff in here off of it. And that'll cut down on some of the electrical bill. So our electricity comes from water and wind, so I've seen several memes of in the next God knows how many days we got left. I don't know. I'm not counting. I just want this shit to be over. If we get cheap groceries or World War III. Taiwan, China did a whole, what do they call it? Exercises around the whole island of Taiwan. Hitting strategical ports. So basically, learning how to blockade. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, if it's the number of bedrooms. I kind of got that idea. Oh yeah, the Philippines is a hot idea. Yeah, very much so. And, who is it? Nathan from Canadian Prepper. He's dead on right. There are no military exercises, only World War III disguises. So, yeah. But if there was a lot of bedrooms, that small bit that I watched, oh God, I watched the British version. I never watched the American version of what was it called? Shameless. And I remember them talking about having, it was a bedroom issue. So, yeah, I never watched the American version of Shameless, just the British version, and I was left going, "Oh my goodness!" Oh, man, they should at least find you a new place instead of having to just say, Avita Sen, bye bye. Yeah, it's not right. It looks like the clouds are coming and going. My lighting's going. Oh, right. So sets of plates it is, and probably bowls. And I could probably get rid of them faster that way. What a man. Oh yeah, rent's gonna be because that's but how do you a higher demand for the little space. It's not like the island's gonna get any bigger, but there's a higher demand. So I know there was something going on here where a guy was looking to, I don't know if it was a law or litigation on the fact that a lot of rent hasn't gone up so much for need, but for greed. There's a double-edged sword to that. If you put on like a rent cap, people just won't rent out their places. Just like when they price control for food and whatnot, or certain things, they just, they'll just stop making it. So price control backfires a lot of times. So, darn it. Yeah. Yeah, instead of running it, yeah. That was in February? Time is going too fast. Um, somewhere I set it down. It was in a box. I don't have the bell jar top to this music box mom had, but it was Sunrise, some Sunset from Fiddler on the Roof. And I'm like, that's pretty much it, too. Sunrise to sunset. Quickly go the years, and, so, yeah, my dad and stepmom had a rental for a little while, duplex for a little while, and they said, that's a pain in the ass. So they cost them more than they were bringing in because it's an older place. On the plus side, some people moved out and left their uh, patio set. Uh, it's a vintage patio set, a Titan S. From that, they still make similar to it, that expanded metal. So it's an expanded metal table and 4 chairs, and the back of the chairs go up, but then there's a lip on the back with a design, so it's really kind of cool. And I kick myself for not asking this house that had like a sofa-like thing from the exact same pattern and style they had in their front yard. And I kept thinking, I need to go by and ask them if they want to sell that. And then I never got to it. And then I went by one day and it was gone. And I was like, well, shit. Yeah. 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 You get a good price for it too. So, and wool, yes. Um, yeah, I've got. Do you hear me see something? I got these weird things. Oh, I found the platter. Um, I'm gonna put these little things up on eBay for like $10, just to somebody might like them, want them. There's no label, but except for the $5 label on. No, hold on, scratch that. I don't even know if I can. It's so small if I can even read it with my glasses on. Made in Taiwan. So, yeah. So these little things were made in Taiwan. So I figured, $10 on eBay. Someone can have them. I also probably gonna sell my parents' wedding cake toppers because I don't want them. So, uh, put that back in the box. Oh no, I know. Yeah, what was it? Someone had made the. Oh, I know. But I remember when I was younger. I'm not sure on your age, Brent. But for a lot of us, when we were younger, a lot of stuff was made in Taiwan, not China. A lot of our stuff was made in Taiwan. So I want the space for other stuff, books, canned food, things like that. Um, you two need to find each other on Facebook or something. So you can help each other out. Yeah, a lot of things were made in Taiwan. I don't remember when stuff started being made in China. Of course, we always get the shit that they make over there, and you know, and as every country should, keep their better stuff at home and sell the stuff that's not of the best quality. Um, uh, Granted, it breaks faster, but that's just for me an encouragement to buy local, buy American. I mean, I think Craftsman used to be American made. Now it's, I think, China made and isn't worth a shit. That's why. Mhm. Um, if it's, yeah, I'm a big proponent of finding things that's made here still. Sure, it costs a little more, but you keeping somebody in a job. It's like buying local. I was telling where we go for breakfast. We went with they stayed open during the Wu flu. They're just a locally owned business. They have the one place. Um, uh, they stayed open. Told the health department you can't come in there without a warrant. They had a few choice words on the wall for Inslee, our governor. So we frequent them. And I'd never thought eggs and cheese together scrambled would be good until I had those there. I'm like, oh my god. So, I mean, I worked for a independently owned grocery store. I mean, they had a buying group, but each store had its own owner. I don't think I could ever work for corporate. So, yeah, it's just scrambled eggs with cheese. Oh god, it's good. But yeah, the little local store would remember we were cleaning the hood over the broasters, the deli broasters. We were closed, that we weren't going to be open that day. We had to, get that area really clean because then they come in and this company comes in and steam cleans the hood. So I'm standing on top of the broaster. Owner comes in and looks at me and goes, "Is that OSHA approved?" And I went, "No." I said, "How else am I going to get it clean?" Um, oh man, I haven't tried that at home yet. I should. I should. Um, so I came around the corner one day, and that was back in the day when you still had video rentals. Well, they were DVDs. And you got the posters. You got the movie posters. Um, he's standing on the counter where you find the schedule, the fax machine, that kind of counter, which is right by the windows. It was set up a lot like um the movie The Mist, dog food in the front. And yeah, exactly. That when we were threatened by the FBI for every movie we watched, he's standing on that, putting up a movie poster. I come around the corner and I look at him. I go, "So is that OSHA approved?" So, oh God. Uh, oh, that's tough, Brett. I mean, technically, that you can put that down as a job as a caregiver. My son had to do that because he took care of his grandparents for 2 years, and certain time you got there, certain time you left. Yeah, you put down you're a caregiver because that was a job. I mean, I am so old that I remember when you rented VCRs. If you went to buy a VCR, it was like ours growing up was $700, and to buy a movie was over 100. So yeah, yeah, and a lot of people don't realize that that's an availability. Um, my in-laws just private paid Stephen Cash. I gave him shit I forget what he bought one day. I said, "You realize you're spending our inheritance, right?" He goes, "Yeah, yeah." I forget what it was, but I was just like, um, man, a lot of people, if I think you have to have the right paperwork, and some stupid hoops to jump with. Well, for us, it'd be DSHS, Department of Health and Social Services, to sign you off. I mean, oh shit, that's gonna be tough to live on. I know. Yeah, see, that's the thing. There's so many hoops. They've got to fit into this certain. Yeah. I mean, luckily, the in-laws sold all but the house and 3 acres when they got out of farming, so that was there, and it gave dad a chance to die at home. But yeah, I don't have. They say like Generation X, we have the problem of we're still raising our kids. Oh no, and we're still dealing with our parents. And the thing is, though, I guess there's a big, uh, uh, not a push, surge in Gen X caregiving issues because a lot of them, we're like, you want us to do what for you? Uh, you guys had to be reminded with a TV commercial at nighttime. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? I mean, you guys had to be reminded we existed, and now you want us to do what? So, there's a little bit of pushback on that of well, you need to take care of us. Then us kids were like, why? You didn't take care of us, yeah. And then because of some of the Gen Xers had their kids older. Me, no hell, we got them over and done with in our early 20s. So I'm probably one of the few people that don't have parents to deal with, or well, I have children, but I mean, they're not running around screaming the house, destroying things. So let's get some ones in here for make sure I don't hit shift and it gets to the right spot. For Brett, I can't do a prayer sign because I don't know how to do this on this thing here. But yeah. Oh, good, good. Because I don't know. I don't like what they're doing to, how to put it lightly, the indigenous. And I'm not talking my kind of indigenous. So Oh, that's wonderful. At least, you got a bit of community to help you. I've seen this thing, it's kind of a meme. I'm not exactly thrilled with it. Okay, since today is Columbus Day, it's being pushed as Indigenous Day. Um, but it's a picture of a girl with a rifle and a native, full war headdress. She's shooting him and blowing his brains out. And it says at the bottom, conquered, not stolen. No, it's still fucking stolen. And I think, yeah, so it's conquered if back then they went and shot up a whole tribe, but it was a massacre if it was the other way around. I'm like, yeah, no. They're both massacres, no matter which side you're on. Yeah. There's just some that were fighting back. But then again, I think I'm gonna put at the bottom to go find it again and reply to it. So if that be the case, your money has been conquered at a native casino and instead of stolen. Yeah. It's like my tribe was brought down to 4,000 at one point. That's the lowest point when they became Mexican slaves. So, mhm, yeah. So, were those children they took from their homes to go to schools not considered stolen but conquered? I still consider them stolen, and that's why grandma left the tribe. So, yeah, yep, yep. And so, mm, so yeah. So excited to get the adhesive, so get the window fixed, and it's like, oh right, it's in Spokane. We'll get last night. We'll get it tomorrow. This morning, yay, it's in Yakima. Yeah, no, we're not gonna get it today because the post office not open. It's a holiday. So, but yeah, full of hope. And Brent, you two should find each other on Facebook. Um, so, and this is one of the last nicest days to get it done. We got everything we need except for the adhesive. So it's sitting there at the post office, 17 miles away from me. But yeah. Hi. Oh, okay. All right, sweetheart. Okay. Love you too. Bye bye. Yeah, he's got a dentist appointment. A dentista. Mine are. These two puppies are porcelain. Yes. Yeah, he's got a dentist appointment. He was home today. Um, which is nice. Is I can go after the little one shows up. She's not little anymore. She's 9. She texted me last night. I'm like going, what'd she say? Hi, Grandma. This is, and then that's all there was in the text. And I'm like, this is someone who's turning 9 tomorrow. She's like, yeah. I said, well, when you get here, we'll go to the post office because my post office is always open. The boxes are always open. They never shut it. Yeah. It's okay. I've got one that I don't do much with, Brent, so don't feel bad. Um, another reason I keep it open is because it's facebook.com/mistdragon. Nobody can take that now. Um, we're gonna go to the panaderia, the bakery, the Mexican bakery, and get her a big, huge chocolate muffin. And we're gonna put a candle in it because my baby's 9. That's it. Ah, Jesus Christ. That is ridiculous. And then here they want to do unrealized gains tax. I'm like, what the fuck? Sure, yeah. Let's see. Uh, a piece of property or something you own that goes up in value, but you still don't have it. You don't have the money that it would cost. Say your house went up $250,000, but you're not selling it, you're living in it. But they're gonna want you to pay taxes also on top of that extra 250,000 that it is. But what if the value goes down? You ain't gonna get any money back from the government. Oh hell no. They'll bleed you dry. And they're the tick that just full of blood and will not give you back any. So Jesus. That's insane. I think it's gonna personally, this is just me. We're gonna get so far up, with everything costing so much, they're gonna go, well, if we have a complete one rule, one global everything, the prices will go down. And you're gonna have people jumping on it like crazy because they've been so strapped they don't know anything different. But that's just me. hmm It's just the way I think they'll just basically tax and drive everybody. Well, if we, make this all one, level government, one, so it's one tax for everybody, not for different countries, the prices will get better and like, people jump on it. It's just like um the military. I personally, again, this is just me, but they ruined the economy so bad that you've got kids coming out of high school that have no choice but to go into the military for some sort of job, healthcare, um, you know, maybe schooling help. So they sign up. So for what they think they're getting, they're also going to be cannon fodder. It's like we want to make money off of the complex, but we don't have enough to make money off of to use as cannon fodder. So we're going to ruin the economy because inflation comes from too much money. So that these poor children have to go in there. So we have them as use for cannon fodder. Yep. I told my boys, I said, I do not want you going into the military. You're not protecting anyone's freedom. I said, you'd just be dying for a banker, dying for a shareholder. No. And they didn't. They didn't go into the military at all. Uh-huh. Yep. It's like, that's why I told both my parents, I said, you are escaping this dystopian nightmare we're going into. This isn't how I thought I was going to spend my old age. So, but, I don't know. Who knows? I may be taken before that. Oh, Jesus, before I go. And I still have time before it gets here. I will show you my scan. I got through my chart, my heart scan thing in. Hopefully it's still up there. Let me look. Yeah, it's still up there. Where's it at? Where's the one that has the really funky dips? Back where are we at? Share. Where's the ones with the really funky dips? But I don't think that's normal. I don't think that's supposed to be there. That's whatever ventricular Gemini is. But, these are when I put the little red circles are when I push the button. Where's one that was really bad? Yeah, look at this thing here. I don't know how does that look from I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. But yeah, I'm not sure. I had oops, come back here. This one? Yeah, I have some strange stuff going on. And they told me I don't know if I can get this any bigger. So you guys can read it. So that's what this was what they're sending to the report sending to the doctor. So I have PACs and PVCs. I want to go back and figure out. I want to go back and figure out what days had the majors. Holding in there. Holding in there. I was just telling them that I got some stuff I got to put on eBay to sell, like mother's plates. Gonna start out $50 a set, but I'm showing them my results for this thing. Well, it's gone now, but so I have PVCs and PACs, so I need to go back and go through these and see what days were major solar storms, because I still swear that it causes them. Well, not so much causes them, it just gives them not a greater opportunity to happen, but a trigger the, I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, I get all this fun stuff to do. I got to go in. Yeah, but I don't think I don't know how many people are looking for a certain type of plates on Facebook Marketplace. I'll look into it and see if they've got them. But I know Amazon sells them, and I have a 100% positive rating, so that will also help with people. Because here, I'll show you why I don't think Marketplace has a big old demand for vintage or hard to find plates. Wow, that really washed my face out. Yeah. So I'll look and see if they've got them, but I doubt it. Yeah. Oh, I've shipped plates. I've shipped glassware. I've shipped mounted pictures. You know. Maybe there's a place to sell them, but I don't know about local. I even had a yard sale with these things. I had $50 for the whole batch. I said, "You guys can make some money," and nobody wanted them. So yeah, I will look at Facebook Marketplace first. So, and I don't know how well this would do on Facebook Marketplace, but I'll look. And Indiana glass, if there's people looking for certain things. Oh, I don't like yard sales. I would just as soon give them away. Oh, it's like the bed I had for months. No luck on Marketplace. Even the scooter, no luck on Marketplace. And I think part of the reason with the scooter was its weight limit was 250 pounds. So, yes, she does. Hopefully she's still in there, can put it in. I don't know if I can. There it is. Yes, she did a live last night. I gotta get this stupid passcode off of here. Let's see. Now I've got myself frozen on here. Yay. Let's see. Meep. Okay. Go to channel. I don't have my stylus. No, they're not what they used to be. There we go. No, they're not in the least of what they used to be. But yeah, there's Crafty's link. All right, guys, it's after 3:30. I need to get going, or 2:30. I gotta get ready for my little bull in the china hedge. So, but I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna be here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, shopping day. Yuck. Not looking forward to it. All right, guys. I love you all. And all of my love, Miss Dragon. Okay, let's see if this in stream works. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. And maybe we'll find out. I'll have something to say. Marketplace maybe has some stuff. I'll let you guys know. Thank you for being part of Miss Dragon's menagerie. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my love, Miss Dragon.